Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast. This is Camp Slash Horrorcast, Season 5, Episode 1, 28 Days Later. If this is your first time checking out the podcast network, we appreciate it. Please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just a reminder, Camp Slash Horrorcast is a weekly live videocast available on Twitch and YouTube. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/WeArePodcastNetwork and youtube.com/WeArePodcastNetwork. As the Camp Slash Horrorcast is live, I will not be editing the audio for this podcast. So what you saw live is what you get here. Please come watch the stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And if you want to see the previous streams, go check out our Twitch or YouTube channel. And for a full list of future films we'll be watching, please head over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. All links can be found in the description. And with that, on to the Horrorcast. It's been so long! It's been so long! Alright, we're live. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies every Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I am your head camp counselor, Duck. I'm here with other head camp counselors. Hold on, we've got quotes. We got them, I promise. Alright, first we got Miles, Great, Volume, Francis. Miles, how you doing, sir?
I took 2 before this podcast. So
there you go, there you go. Next, we got David. I promised them women. Jessup. David, how are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Fuck yeah. And finally, we got Raph Rage Ramirez. Raph, how are you?
Fantastic, sir. Thanks for having me. And thanks, Doug, for not quitting after your 2-week break.
Oh, no, dude. We're going to keep going. As long as you guys want to do this, we'll do it. So we are in for the long run. So unless next week you guys are like, I'm done.
No,
then we're done.
not.
All right, guys, we watched 28 Days Later, release date November 1st, 2002 in the United Kingdom and Ireland, and June 27th, 2003 in the United States. Running time 113 minutes, budget 8 million, box office 85.7 million. Synopsis. 4 weeks after mysterious incurable virus spreads throughout the UK, a handful of survivors try to find sanctuary. Let's watch a trailer, which is low quality.
Like
Nothing
the movie.
better. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, shit. All right.
Wow, it's so
Find
weird
myself
for
in my
Jessup
curse.
to hate something. That just seems so out of character.
A zombie movie?
Shock. So I like this movie. I meant like it is shot to look like it was done on like a video camera. That's what I meant by low quality.
Well,
No,
I mean,
I definitely had that. Like you were watching it off the VHS
Yeah.
shelf, but like it was like rented out a lot, so it's kind of grainier than it should be.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
thought I
there's
was
no
playing
denying.
Resident Evil.
There's no denying it. For $8 million, though, it is a well-crafted film, and we'll get into it. But like, this is
These scenes here, like where they're just open London. Like I didn't appreciate how like complicated those shots were.
Yes,
whenever I first
very.
saw this movie when I was younger.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, this is the beginning of the zombie craze coming back into fashion.
Yeah.
So this movie was a huge catalyst, and you can see The Walking Dead all over this thing.
Oh yeah, they ripped off the first episode of Walking Dead. Completely rips this movie off.
Yeah, and then
I was going to ask you guys: did the comics though come out prior to this movie? Because like, did this movie?
Yeah, I had the same question, Miles, and I don't know the answer to that. I wish Jay was here; he'd probably know it.
I know.
Plus,
Dude, why the hell is Jay? Now we have to
10 other
Google shit,
pieces of
'cause Jay's
information
too
we didn't
busy.
ask for.
Jay, where are
Like,
you?
what if I want to know Jillian Murphy's birthday? I don't want to have to go on IMDb.
His birthday was June 3rd, 1976. He first came out of his womb. His first words were "hello."
He was breached.
Okay, 2003.
And he loved cocaine.
2003 is when the first Walking Dead came out, so they totally 100%. All right, let's talk our histories with it. Miles, what's your history with the movie?
Dude, I saw this movie in theaters in 2002, but I was a very dumb 16-year-old human, so I did not appreciate this film at the time that it came out the way that I feel like I should have. And looking back on it, though, it's definitely not a fun movie. Like, there's nothing about this movie that is fun. It is very grim from start to finish, and like even the thing we talked about with being grainy and dark, like I could see why I didn't really appreciate it when I was younger, but I definitely appreciate it now.
Hell yeah. David, what about you? What's your history?
I saw this when it came out in the theater. I'm an art house snob, as you guys know, and this was
Mhm.
an art house movie. I believe I saw it at the Angelica or the Magnolia,
Nice.
one of those two art house films. But yeah, I love it, man. I love the director. Danny Boyle's awesome, and I love. Is it how do you pronounce it? Is it Cillian Murphy? How do you pronounce
I
it?
think it's Killian.
Killian Murphy.
Yeah.
I love Killian Murphy. Gorgeous eyes. Yeah, man, it's awesome, and I love the guerrilla filmmaking style of this
Mhm.
movie. The look of it and everything, and yeah, man, loved it.
I mean, honestly, it's the beginning of using that handheld camera technique. Like a
Mhm.
lot of that came in with this movie because you remember this is on the tail end of the '90s where everything was pretty much steady cam
Blair
or like,
Witch.
yeah. But Blair Witch was a big proponent. You're right, but like somebody said, it's filmed like a documentary. You feel like you're on the ground, and the
Mhm.
original Night of the Living Dead feels the same way too. So it's almost like an homage to it. Raph, what's your history with the movie?
I also saw it in theaters with my cousin, and definitely scared the shit out of me with those fucking zombies running that quick. But again, I saw it today. Did not think it was shitty. It is gritty, but you know that makes you feel it. You're like, oh shit. But definitely enjoyed it when I saw it. I mean, definitely was scared when I saw it, but definitely enjoyable.
And I think the first time I watched this was when I first began smoking pot. Uh,
Nice.
and so I remember it being
Not, dude,
very
that's not a good
terrifying.
first get high movie. Like,
Yeah,
what the
I
fuck are you
know.
doing,
Scares,
Doug?
kills that. All right.
It was
No
very
wonder you get
scary.
anxious, like when you're on weed now.
I always flash back to 28 days later. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, no, I think this is the beginning of the DVD. Like everyone owned this DVD. Everyone. I like you go to somebody's house and you see 28 days later. But it was a universal movie because this is like kind of like horror light in a way. Like it's got scary stuff in it, but it's not necessarily scary. What's scary is the human element, and that's why it's such a good film.
Enjoying this episode? Go check out Geekster, a dating and friends app for geeks that focuses on common interests as a way to make meaningful connections. Download today on the App Store or click the link in the description to find out more. Geekster, this is what happens when nerds collide. Geekster, available on iOS and Android.
But let's get into talking about this bad boy. I want to know David's thoughts on why it's shitty.
Oh no! I was kidding. What I meant by
Oh.
what I meant by shitty was the quality of it. Like it's not a good looking film. This isn't it's almost looks like it's shot on VHS tape. That's what I meant by shitty looking.
It
See,
was the 90s.
I love the look of the film, and I love
Oh,
it
and
because
listen, I have no problem. I have no problem with it, man.
well,
I'm telling you, I love this movie. It's just that the joke was when you said it was shitty trailers, it's just like this movie
Yeah.
because it looks shitty. But that's totally on purpose.
Yeah.
That's a choice that Danny Boyle made on purpose to give you that VHS. Also, I think even though I'm saying VHS, wasn't this one of the first films shot digitally?
I
So
think so.
it looks that's why it looks like that, and I believe I'm correct. I'll have to look it up.
For me, the camera work, the cinematography works because unlike his other films, if you've seen Slumdog Millionaire or Sunshine or Train Spotting's got a little bit of what's going on here because it's kind of like a documentary style, but like Sunshine is like steady cams like the whole way through it. You know what I mean? Until the end, whenever things kind of get chaotic. I feel like the camera usage in here is kind of mirroring the rage of the zombies and the unpredictability of it. And I think that works really well, especially like he chooses weird angles to show stuff. So like when she takes out Mark with the machete, like it's kind of like not like a direct on, you don't see it, but you do get to see it in flashes. And I think that's absolutely amazing.
Almost like the shower scene from Psycho to some extent, where like
Yeah.
it just goes a little bit further than that one did because you didn't actually see anything at all.
Yeah.
Jack, of all the Boyle films you mentioned, the only one I hadn't seen is Sunshine, which makes me intrigued to watch that one. But I could definitely see what you're saying with like Train Spotting, especially like the way that they use the camera to like almost like interact with the actors to some extent. It's interesting.
It's definitely a fly on the wall situation. You're almost like you're the fifth character sometimes because of the way the camera is, and that's kind of unique. Go ahead, David.
So yes, it was a lot of it was shot with a Canon XL1 digital video camera, which is why it has that weird look to
Nice.
it. The reason why it was done that way was because of the scenes. They didn't have enough time, or they didn't have enough budget to set up multiple cameras to catch all the movement, and especially when they had to shoot like those scenes in London where they had to shoot like at 5 o'clock in the morning and block roads off so people wouldn't be
Dude, I
in the
read something
shots.
really funny about that. So they only had like an hour of time, and it was like
Yeah.
right when the clubs were closing down. So you'd basically have two types of people, either like early morning going to work people that were getting delayed, or like people at the club who were high as fuck or drunk as fuck trying to get home. So they actually hired like essentially really hot chicks to break that news to people. So like instead of like this like crewman from the movie going up and being like, "Sorry, fellas, the road's closed for the next hour," they would like pay these club going girls who like just looked hot already, and basically they paid them to go up and be like, "So sorry guys, but there's an hour delay. You can either go around or
Look
wait."
at my
And
boobies.
it seemed to make the news hit a little softer somehow. I don't know the science behind that, but they knew what they were doing.
No, it's definitely a genius move on his part, and that was all Danny Boyle's idea.
Hey, well, going back to that, where she kills him with the machete, there was a lot of splatter on the walls and no splatter on her. I was like, they should have
she's
showed
good,
that,
bro. She's been killing
Bro.
like marks the whole time, like man.
They have the machete, bro. She's blocking those splatters in your mouth.
What I did think was gonna happen though, before, because I do remember seeing it, I thought she was gonna cut his arm off, and again,
I thought so too.
But then she's like, didn't stop. Wow.
And it's heartbreaking because you can hear him going, no, and you're like,
well, they were in a
shit.
relationship, right?
No.
No?
She wasn't. She was talking later about how like he had all these plans, right? And then she's like, she looked at him and she goes, "What's your plan? You want to fuck me or something like that?" I can't remember.
Yeah,
like they were gonna get in a relationship.
She was definitely not trying to fuck.
Yeah, she was not DTF.
She was more D to live, not D to fuck.
Yeah.
DTL.
DTL.
Wasn't this the first zombie incarnation to have zombies going fast after was it Night of what was it what was the movie where they go brain?
Oh, fucking
That's
Dawn of the Dead, bro.
With the
But that's
mall,
like the
yeah.
comedy. That's like the comedy version.
They were hauling
Yeah.
ass on that.
What was that
movie.
called?
Dawn of the Dead.
No, not Dawn
No,
of
it
the Dead.
wasn't Dawn. Was it Day of the Dead 2?
No. It was
It was the one with the mall. No,
it was the one with what's his face? Where they go brains.
Oh, Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
That was the
one.
first one that had fast zombies, and I believe this was the first movie after that to go that route. I believe so. I don't know.
Yeah,
We
And
got
it's crazy that just 2 years later is Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead remake, which like that like flipped this movie on its head. I think just in the sense that like for everything that this movie did, other than the fast zombies, it did the inverse. It's like very colorful, very bright, like very brightly lit, and silly because you're doing the like fighting zombies in the mall. Like let's make stuff out of whatever we can find in the sporting goods department. And it just that I think these two films kind of together collectively like launched that zombie reboot, so to speak.
Absolutely.
That
10 to
era.
15 years worth of zombies came out of those two movies. It definitely revived it. I want to give a quick shout out to Javi. I don't have a quote for him. Bye, Rez, who just jumped in. Hobbs, what's up?
All right, I got things to say to you people.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean by you people? First,
Yeah,
Exactly how I meant it.
Whoa.
What do you got
Ducky,
to say?
you're wrong on everything you said. Raph, fuck
What's
you.
up?
Miles, you're cool. Who else is here? Show your
Yeah,
face.
We miss it,
David.
Jay.
Who's here?
David.
David. Can you
David.
guys see? Where are you?
You're meh.
obviously not memorable.
It's good to be you guys. I fucking miss you guys, man.
Yeah,
All of
dude,
you.
fuck
You
yeah.
too, man.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the party. When was the first time you saw 28 Days Later, Hobbs?
Picture this.
Picture it.
Young adult hobby. It was in like early 2000s when I first saw this. And I just remember being freaked out by it, especially that opening scene. Holy hell, did that freak me out. And it was just an overall good movie. Brendan Gleeson killed it. And that fucking awesome band, Granddaddy AM. So good. I love that song and that whole montage.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The music in this is good. Is really it fits
Definitely.
like the soundtrack and like the actual songs that they put in there are amazing. So what a great time. And then you like you said, Brendan Gleeson, he is definitely a highlight. He's only on screen for like 15 minutes. And the entire time he's magnetic. You can't keep your eyes off him. You buy that he's this fatherly figure who's just looking out for all of them. He makes mistakes, but they forgive him. So whenever it comes down to that fucking crow blood drop, which is iconic, whenever it drops down to hit his eye, and it's got the red filter. Yeah,
dude. Just when he says "I love you," oh my god,
yeah,
that killed me. I was like, I just want you to know I love you. And then she's like, you could tell that she's like, oh fuck, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing that this zombie movie has, that it doesn't give it time for it to transform. They're like, once you get that blood on you, you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like that opening scene. Now that's the only thing I have a problem with, the rage monkey. Like I didn't see this movie with the opening scene. I think I jumped in 5 minutes into it after that was over. So I never knew it was a rage monkey that caused the whole thing.
This was actually the sequel to Outbreak. They just wanted to go with
God damn it, I love Outbreak. Can we do that movie on this cast? I love that movie. So good. But yeah, I wasn't all about the rage monkey. You don't need it. You wake up, you start with just waking up with him in the hospital with his dick out, and that's where you begin.
The only reason I disagree with that is because that gives the movie an element of realism that I think is very, very
could really happen.
Like, is like that monkey scene in the opening is, while very silly in a lot of ways, because like lowest security science lab ever, I guess. But,
it's the Brits. They trust everyone.
It's that idea that, that type of, especially in a post-COVID world, man, like we got lucky that we had like this bitch-ass pussy version of a like outbreak that didn't do anything but like, killed a few 100,000 people.
And it's still
really
killing 300 people a day,
though,
not nothing.
But like we didn't get like it turning us into rage monsters like in this movie, or like
not yet. Not yet.
I mean, in a way, this pandemic did kind of turn us all into rage monsters.
Yeah, but like keyboard warrior rage, not like literally stabbing your neighbor rage. Like
True.
It gives people like, there's probably another podcast like us that's just the exact opposite version. Like it's like the I don't know, the redneck version.
Hey, well, I Am Legend, they used they cured cancer, and then it took a while before they started turning. So again,
it's true.
Time will tell, dude.
Time will tell.
Exactly,
maybe the Civil War will be one of zombies, but it's coming one way or the other.
But I really enjoyed that first scene where he was the scientist was screaming, "You need to kill her," because he already knew what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
They already saw it in other monkeys, and he was screaming, "You need to kill her! You need to kill her!"
He saw the writing on the wall, or the blood on the wall. Really.
Why did they have the monkeys to begin with, though? Why did they have the rage monkeys?
Why do they have COVID?
Why do we do all of our studies?
They were
on
infected,
monkeys,
and they were being studied for a cure.
Yeah, monkeys are like very, very similar to us from like a molecular level. So like if they're doing studies on vaccines, if they're doing studies on medications, or probably under certain security, I'm guessing this is going conspiratorial, but there's probably like weapons testing on these animals as well at some point. Because simply put, we're so similar that if it works on them, it'll likely work on us.
Yeah. What you got, David?
And I'm being serious when I say this. If you read the novelization, the experiments they were doing on the monkeys was to make soldiers in the field more violent. And so what it was basically was, before you go to war, they would give these soldiers the rage monkey gene and have them go out to war and just go balls to the wall, nuts. And that's what the experiments were, and they got out of hand, of course.
I mean, that's why the military provided cigarettes in World War II. They wanted them to be all like edgy and shit.
Oh man, the fucking Nazis, they provided fucking amphetamines to them.
Right.
Amphetamines.
Japanese,
and you know what else they gave the Nazis? Sex dolls. That's right. They gave them blow-up dolls so that they wouldn't fuck all the people along the way throughout the different countries and get chlamydia and shit like that. It's fucking insane, dude.
What kind of sex doll made that? Somebody whittled the fucking sex doll out of wood?
I have no idea who's carrying around those sex dolls.
Sex dolls were really primitive in the 1940s, y'all. Like, there's no way you're gonna take the other option.
The sex doll was rubber raft.
Yeah, it was literally just like the deflate hole. Like you just open that up and went to town.
as somebody who's proud to have a fleshlight, all I'm gonna say is you don't need much.
Oh, okay, Mr. Fancy Pants, my name brand.
Bro.
Mine's the one that's to the left of the flashlight.
Doug, I bet you're hating that though when you run out of or when your lights get cut off and you're looking for a flashlight.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, not again, flashlight.
Ah, damn it! Well, I gotta fuck it. It's here. Here we go.
In the dark, fuck it.
Wait, is that your motto in all situations?
Oh yeah, gotta fuck it. It's here.
It's,
It's gotta fuck. I wear T-shirts that say that. Just
put
to
that on
be
the
safe.
shirt.
That's your merch, dude.
So back to the movie. Cillian Murphy. Javi, how do you say his name? Cillian or Cillian Murphy?
Killian.
That's what I thought. Cillian Murphy. We had a little debate earlier about that. Yeah, he kills it in this movie, and this is kind of the first movie I ever saw him in. I don't know about you guys, but like, and David's right. He does have those deep blues. Like he's
He's got the most amazing eyes. You could just get lost in those things forever. They're very blue, like a Mykonos sky.
and he is amazing. Now, originally they were going to cast Ewan McGregor in this, but him and Danny Boyle had a falling out. And
Really? What
yeah,
happened?
it was something to do with the film he made after Train Spotting.
Beaches. It was where he got fucking Leonardo DiCaprio instead of.
Oh yeah, the island movie.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Beaches.
Oh shit. The beaches,
Well,
yeah, beaches.
That's a
I didn't
bullet
know
dodge for Ewan McGregor.
Or maybe
That's
just
an
I think it's
awful
just
movie.
the
The
beach. I'm
beach.
sorry, I think it's the
The
beach.
beach.
Yeah.
Was
That
fucking
is
fantastic.
that is a crazy. It's crazy. Leo never worked with Danny Boyle again. So,
That's
whereas
a shitty movie.
The Beach is an interesting movie. I'm not going to disagree with you. It's not great, but like it's interesting, and it's a I watch at least one time and check it out kind of movie. But Sunshine, which we are watching next week, Miles. By the way, we're having a Danny Boyle double
I actually
feature.
might be able to make it. Well, pending.
Sweet. It is very well done. I think and then Slumdog Millionaire. I know it
I
won the
love that
Oscar.
movie, dude.
Yeah.
I love Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
think
so
that they
fun.
gave him the Oscar for like all the good movies that he made up till Slumdog Millionaire. They're just like, yeah, take it. So, yeah. Anyhow, back to the movie. Cillian Murphy is awesome. The girl, I can't think of her name. She ended up being in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Calypso,
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
shit.
amazing.
What you do?
I
And
didn't
I was
put
like,
that
oh my
together.
god,
Nice.
I have the biggest crush on her in Pirates of the
Oh,
Caribbean.
no doubt, dude. Me too. Yeah, she was amazing in this movie too. It was just like, and like how they fall in love is subtle, like, and it kind of like it works so well in this movie. But yeah, like they're killer. Like the cast. Of
They
this
were
movie,
the last two people on Earth. Of course, they're gonna fall in love.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she killed Mark. She could have had Mark, but like maybe she's a Black Widow. Maybe it's that situation where she's. You never know. But then we get to the third act, and each act, the first act is just kind of introducing you to the society and how it's fallen. The second act is really the protector, the fatherly figure comes in and they feel a bit safe. And then the third act, immediately they feel like they're in danger. Go ahead, Raph.
Well, going back to the first act, we haven't talked about this on here. It's definitely Walking Dead ripoff, or this is the Walking Dead ripoff, right?
That's
When
what David said. Yeah.
It depends
Yes.
on when the comics came out. That's the thing that we were
I
talking
think
about.
they came out
2003.
around the same time.
2003.
Okay,
Oh, so
when
this
he-
movie predated it, then yeah.
So what would you do coming out of there? Would you just start picking up money from the floor if you saw that there was absolutely nobody?
What good is that money gonna do?
Well, to who?
I
Start
need
a
you to
fire
think
with- you
here,
can start a
Raph.
fire with it, Javi. Yeah,
I
fucking
would-
hot motherfucker.
better chance picking up a flashlight somewhere than some fucking money out on the street.
You got to remember the currency in this world is women, and I know that sounds crass, but that ends up being in the
exactly.
third act.
Yeah.
Flashlights would definitely go up in value.
Yeah, but
I gotta tell you what.
I can't even say what I was thinking.
Bro. Raph and I are like, give me a buzz. I want to look like I'm in the military.
no, it really is. It's so sad when he says, "I promise them women." My heart dropped. I was like, "Oh shit, this guy's so bad," and like they're acting like boys will be boys the whole time. You know what I mean? It literally is one
They're
of the most-
definitely
It's
not
literally
military.
just the military. Like that's
They were
just how
untrained,
the
though.
United States military is.
I'm with Raph. They were very untrained because whenever
Yeah.
they actually had a zombie attack, they weren't hitting jack.
That's
or
because they're
shit.
children. They're the kids from high school that weren't.
Yeah,
that
that's
didn't
exactly
have
the
other options.
ROTC guys who didn't make it.
Yeah, that's who this villain is.
Is that?
But-
you guys think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were dumbasses. Yeah, they were definitely dumbasses.
Yeah, or maybe
and-
that's just how the English army let's
No,
shit on
no,
them real quick.
The English
Like
army
Shaun
is
of the
really,
Dead.
Once they lost the
English
red
army is
coats
really
too,
good.
they
I
just
mean,
weren't the same.
they have the Knightsmen and they got James Bond and all that shit.
Yeah, but that's just one person, and like maybe their army just sucks. USA, US. I'm sorry. No, but they're animals, and it's kind of crazy whenever they take Cillian Murphy out to be like executed. That whole scene is genius, where the way that they're bumbling idiots and they argue with each other, and they end up shooting the one good guy out of the group, who was ranting and raving about mad, and he was right, I think, about what he said. It's just people killing people, and whenever he's like, "You're gonna stab me with that thing," I was like, "Oh shit, man, this is so intense." And then the fact that the cook, ends up shooting him and like pissing off the other guy, and that cook, when he gets stabbed later, that's a callback to, "Are you gonna stab me with this?"
Oh
thing?
yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
But
like
that's what he was doing there. They were taking him there too, and I think those weren't zombies they were killing there. Those were bodies. So they were just executing people.
Well, though those were the bodies from the ambush that happened earlier. But I thought the same thing, that they were just taking people out and killing them, because obviously they've done it before.
You didn't see one woman on there. You didn't see any women there.
Yeah, because they would fuck the women zombies if they came their way. It's a pretty intense movie. And from like when he goes all Arnold at the end, and he's like saving the day. That is so badass. Like, he is just a scrawny superhero. And
dude, like the whole way they set him up to have the shirt off too, like a lot of time that feels very forced. In this case, I'm like, no, that dude deserves to have this third act with his shirt off. Like, this is an earned moment.
And I think it's also to help distinguish who he is versus them. Plus, he's come to a predatory mode. Like, he's gone into like this instinctual, like, I've got to kill. And now he becomes the rage,
He almost gets killed because of it until the end, when she, switches very quickly from "I'm gonna murder you" to "I'm gonna fuck you." But like, honestly, it's
and that's my favorite kind of sex.
They're on the spectrum, yeah.
Bro, going back to what Doug said, the anger got Mark, because the rage got to him. He started kicking the fucking telephone pole with that crow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dude. Frank.
That's the most tragic. That's the most tragic death in the entire movie.
But like I said, looks so cool whenever the fucking drop falls in his eye. Like, it's so epic. Oh, there's a puppy.
There is a puppy.
Some great shots too, because you see the eye get red, and then he's fucked, and then he screams at her. He's like, "I love you, baby," and then, "Get away from me!" Just fucking epic, bro. And then he gets mowed down by the army.
It was very sweet though, the way he gets that, like, "At last I love you" out to his daughter. Like, that's like especially from like looking at it from her perspective, it's probably terrifying and going to be this really tragic memory that she has in her life. But like, he made like a genuine effort to give her a like, "I love you, goodbye, now go the fuck away because I'm about to turn real evil."
Yeah, and I like that because that's the one scene in the movie that stuck with me for 20 years.
For sure,
I always remember that. Like,
when it was like, just like the way it drops so perfectly. It's like, oh, but we've all had days like that where it feels like every poison, intense blood drops right in your eye.
Just a quick little fact: in the original script for 28 Days Later, he never died in the original script. Like, they kept him chained in a room separate until they were able to find a cure.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so the ending, let's talk about that. There's actually 3 endings to this movie. So we got the happy ending, but there's the other ending where Cillian Murphy dies. And then there's a third ending where the entire
Are these
thing.
deleted scenes? Or like,
yes, and actually you can see them on the DVD, which you have,
wow.
so you should check it out. But the third ending, it's actually all a dream. And that was how they.
Fuck that ending, dude.
I thought the same thing.
The Dallas ending.
Yeah, I thought the same
thing.
That
didn't really happen. It was all.
Now that's how you Dallas.
Now, I've never seen 28 Weeks Later. Has anyone here seen it before?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love it.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's good.
That opening scene in that soundtrack. Oh my god!
Do they bring back the characters from this movie, or completely different characters?
No,
different.
But it's got like
Jeremy Renner's in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jeremy Renner's in it, and it's got some big name characters. And there's talk about making 28 Months Later.
Oh
They're
god,
talking about it. Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
No, what?
I feel like that would have been awesome, like if they made it like as a trilogy in its time, but like to do it now feels not
Danny
great.
Boyle says he's got a good idea for it. He wants to go for it. What if it rejuvenates?
Danny Boyle also made The Beach.
Why does everyone hate The Beach?
It's a bad movie.
It's a pretty bad movie.
movie.
It's a pretty bad movie.
Not bad. It's all right. The ending is kind of cool. Like I liked it. I like when he goes video game mode through the jungle. That was badass.
The ending here though, I thought when they showed the zombies on the bridge and the jet was flying over, I definitely thought they were gonna bomb it. Like that would have been
that would have been honestly. I kind of hate the like happy ending we get. Like I almost wish they just would have ended it with the crash into the gate. Like, like did they die? Did they live?
That would have been great too. That would have been great.
But yeah, honestly, the hokey like, oh, we got the military jet saving you ending. I hate that that's the one that they went with.
I did
bombing would have been so much better after.
Did you guys get the impression that they were going to come save them? I thought they were just saying hello. Like,
why are you saying hello?
So you don't tip your wing to 3 survivors and not come back for them. Like, what?
Yeah, they even said it over the radio about like, oh, we got 3.
Unless if you're a dick.
Yeah, I guess Hobby might be right. Like they're calling him out. Like we got 3 future targets.
Turn around, and you just flip them off, or you're.
But also, what I really like about this, the way they did the infected, they were starving to death, which means they weren't immortal like the undead. They were just regular humans that were pissed off, and they were dying of hunger.
I don't know. Regular human is the correct term.
Yeah, but I get Hobby's point.
Regular,
because like you saw the on that scene on the bridge, you just see like a sickly, starving, dying infected.
Yeah.
Just like that, it's just like, oh man, this guy fucked up.
Yeah, so you felt sorry for the zombies.
I did.
Well, it is sad. I mean,
No.
I love when he goes to the church in the beginning, though, and the bodies are everywhere, and then he goes just a slight little hello, and they pop up like, and then I was like. And then the priest comes after him. That was so.
I love that he knocks the shit out of that priest.
Yeah,
and he deserves it because we all know what priests do.
Yeah, for sure.
Children.
They tell lies.
Sure, that priest did some things.
That's right, man. They give people false hope to believe in a fairy tale story.
I don't agree with that.
Oh yeah, and they fuck little boys. Yeah, that too. But you know what I mean.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Raph, what you got on your list?
Oh, bro, I have a whole list.
All right, let's talk about it.
That monkey fucked her up, bro. I gotta admit it. That monkey tore her up. You guys didn't like a lot of the shots. I thought they were beautiful shots, especially when they're going through London. Again, like the shot in the eye, you get to see that real close up. That was really intense. Cool. The music at the end was fucking phenomenal. The car alarm got me. There was a lot of jump scares on this one. The car alarm, the zombie pulling the guy through the window on the back of the car.
The villain,
awesome. That was an awesome scene. Knocked the shit out of the priest.
He took those guys out like so easy too. Like, and before that, he's not even violent. He killed like a little kid that was a zombie. You know what I mean? Highland. Yeah. And it's one of those things where it was it literally. Like he just goes Terminator mode on them. It's nuts.
All right. So when they're collecting water on the roof, I don't know if you saw this. They had several laundry baskets. Like what the fuck are you doing?
You get like an inch before the
bro. Start? I was thinking about that realistically, maybe, but damn, bro, that was funny.
They like saran wrapped them.
Bro, so this is what really pissed me off, and I guess it's just because I've watched so many other zombie movies. They took that little shitty car and they didn't even weld the chain link fence around it. They didn't cut a slot out for a chainsaw. I was like, what the fuck? You guys are going to die. That's definitely what.
Are you upset that they didn't go full on Dawn of the Dead in this movie?
Yeah, kind of.
Gotta respect that. I like that.
I hate it when he went through the tunnel and made all that noise. We all knew what was gonna happen, bro. Just don't fucking do that.
Yeah. He ramped over all those cars, though. I was like, is that even possible? What?
No, that little car would have not made it with that.
Yeah, he was using one of those like weird like European cars that have the small tires. There's no way that shit's gonna last.
But
It's
also,
for
to be
spares.
fair, Raph, white
fair,
people are going to white people in horror movies.
Hey,
Bro.
young white people explain to us how we
Wait.
act in movies.
Wait,
They did, bro.
What's the saying again? White people are gonna white people in horror movies.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
just
good,
like
dude.
black people are gonna die in horror movies, white people are gonna white people in horror movies.
White
That
people are
means
white
they're going to
people in
make
horror
all the
movies.
noise. They're going to draw all the attention from who you don't want to get attention from. They're going to go into the darkest alley that has weird
What?
noise, and they're going to get their person of color friend killed. That's what I mean. When
Yeah, I
say
love how you're just
white
bringing the
people
racism
are
to
going
the
to
nice
white people in
podcast.
horror
That's your
But
role
he's
here.
making a lot of sense.
I mean, is he wrong?
It's true. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Nobody's
you know.
saying he's wrong. All right, so then
But
so this one really bothers me from all the fucking zombie movies. So you find a grocery store, you have all this food, all these supplies, just fucking stay there,
That's what I thought.
bro. So they take off from there, and then fucking old boy goes into that other gas station and fucks up that little boy who was just setting up shop at that gas station.
just sitting up, dude, and then he like completely lies about it. Like, what happened in there? Nothing.
Nothing.
It's just
Bro,
like,
'cause-
dude, that's like the worst lie than when your girlfriend says nothing's wrong. Like that was like the most obvious, like not like
we
Yeah.
don't know if that kid was a zombie. He was just scared and
that kid was
protecting
clearly a
his
zombie,
shit.
bro, dude.
He was definitely.
But did you think he had like severe pink eye? Like, what the fuck
Bro,
was going
he's
on?
dirty.
Somebody directly shit into both of his
Somebody-
eyes. Like,
He didn't have a flashlight. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
But
also
also,
the off-brand. That's what happened. It was an allergic reaction.
to be fair again, Raph, they were in the middle of downtown London. During a zombie apocalypse, that is the worst place to be. Why would you want to set up shop during a zombie apocalypse in a densely populated city?
Bro, you saw the jet flying by. They were in the woods, and he just happened to see it in the woods. It's a better
That's at
chance
the
of
end
him
of the
seeing
movie,
it.
though.
I
Like,
know,
at
but
the
it's a
be-
better chance of him seeing it in the beginning. Out in the open, you're up in the roof collecting fucking rain in your fucking baskets, and then
As much as I think it's cool that we got those opening shots with him being in like the city alone, isn't it like kind of crazy unrealistic that they're not just like bodies upon bodies upon bodies lying in those like tourist
Who
traps?
put all those
essentially?
bodies in the cathedral?
Right. That's what I
People?
mean.
Yeah.
Like there's some I love this movie, but there's some weird shit in the beginning where it's just like that doesn't really make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you gotta
also
think-
like the story of how they got that street of London to be completely empty. They actually had chicks flashing their
Yeah, bro,
boobs
you
at
came
traffic.
you came to the
You
fucking
came
podcast
late.
late, Javi. I already told that story.
You already told that story?
wait, let him
My
paint the
bad.
picture.
I liked Hobby's version where they were
Yeah,
flashing the
there's
people.
a lot more. There's a lot more flashing. In
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, ah,
Dude,
ah.
I don't know what you're doing with your shirt, but it implied the titties were out. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
my God.
It's like
Check
once
out
the
my
the
boobs.
rows of headlights got too far back, they just brought out some headlights, and all is good again.
Oh, shit.
Did you hear Hobby's accent? check out my boobs.
Check out my boobs. Me big
He was
old
doing it- he
Wranglers.
was trying to
Is he
go in
from
the style of
Holland?
28 Days Later and doing
Oh,
it
fuck.
in English accent.
That's fucking
I
hilarious.
think they called them tatas there.
Check out me tatas.
All right,
Boy,
what you got,
bro, you
Raph?
want to
What
see me
else?
tits?
All right, so yeah, Frank got fucked up by his anger, man. You gotta control your anger. That is not fun. Yeah,
What's up,
he
Frank?
he was right there at the end, and then he said, "Fuck you, fuck this place. There's nobody here. Fuck this telephone pole, light pole." Crow fucked him up. Bro, when the guy says over the radio, 2 females, 1 male, you're like, oh shit, it's going down. That nigga's fucked. You can definitely hear it in that guy's voice. You could hear it. It was wild. And
I
then
fucking love you, rap.
oh, so when they're about to get killed and he's in jumps in the body, bro, the smell of a bad shit is gonna make me gag. How the fuck is he jumping in these bodies? I wouldn't have been able to do that, bro.
Dude, wait till you see the beginning of an Empire Strikes Back where this dude, Luke Skywalker, crawls inside this entire dead-ass animal. It's
Tauntaun.
wild.
Oh, yeah,
Dead
no,
ass.
Said it in the English. Look at
I
me,
can do that because that's not
Tauntaun.
real. Those were bodies, bro. All right, bro, that was amazing. I really enjoyed the movie. Every single thing about it. My favorite scene was when that zombie pulled that guy right out of the back window while it's going. That was fucking phenomenal.
That was,
Um,
dude, and like, I love the way they set that up with the girl, like, because her dad, like, had taught her to drive or whatever, and like, but like, would also get onto her to like get the hell out of the way. So he could drive during the dangerous parts. And then she has the big climax where she basically kills the leader of the like rapey military group by driving him straight into the zombies.
All right, I got a question. Is David playing with AR on his phone?
I'm
looking at the
He's
stars.
capturing Pokemon, dude. He's the king of his dungeon there in his
I just sent you guys. I did a kaleidoscope of the cast.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, that's actually I've been really digging your kaleidoscope post. So that's dope.
You see, David Jessup just became the pewter gym leader.
Nice.
I'm going to Lavender Town.
All right, and the last thing right here, the most memorable scene has to be when he smashes the guy's head and gouges his fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the thumbs.
Bro.
It's brutal.
So good. So good. That's all I got.
That dude had it coming.
We have to be on. We have to talk about something though. This film
David's gonna get it real.
just perpetuates the myth that women need men to rescue them, and that woman was so much more of a badass than skinny fucking Cillian Murphy. Holy shit! Especially when he took his shirt off. I'm like, I can see your rib cages, bro.
So I'm saying, not since Predators have we had such a thin, weird like hero. But yeah, you're right. She should have been more like her power move was to give the little kid Valium and like make her not give a shit. And I love when the kid's like, "Are you trying to kill me?" And she's like,
"That's
no,
just good parenting right there."
To give your kid Valium, yes,
yeah,
that's what I would say. Do
only half a tab because he's responsible. That's
yeah. You got to go to the Frank.
She gave her the full one that time, though.
Yeah. You guys got anything else about the movie you want to talk about?
I think it's groundbreaking. I think it completely changed the genre and completely brought in back zombie movies. And
I think usually all the terms that David just said are really cliche, but in this instance, he's 100% correct.
And I want to give a shout out to Danny Boyle because, you know, a lot of times movie directors get stuck in a genre, and this dude fucking does something different every time he gets behind the camera. And sometimes it doesn't work, like The Beach. And then sometimes he wins a fucking Academy Award. So he's just like with comedy, man. It's filmmaking, and sometimes you have a killer
Is it
set.
weird that his worst movie is the one that stars Leonardo DiCaprio, arguably
the biggest star,
one of the most entertaining and like.
But to be fair,
that's
pretty Oscar level actor Leonardo DiCaprio that did that movie.
Dude, Leo was killing it before he got an Oscar. Gangs of New York, he didn't have an Oscar.
Even Grapes of Wrath, dude. He was good at
nominated
that.
for that.
Shutter Island, like The Departed.
You mean
The Departed? He didn't get an Oscar. Man?
I do mean What's Eating Gilbert.
He got nominated.
Okay, thank you, Miles.
I do like The Grapes of Wrath. That is a good movie.
Yeah, those are completely different things.
What was so great about that, Miles? He said it so confidently too.
Hey,
dude,
bro, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not actually
Wrath.
funny. I'm just very confident. That's got me.
Fucking one run of Evil Dead the musical, and fucking Miles.
He's an artist.
He's already got Hollywood.
You pronounce it artiste.
I gotta tell you what, man. You said the word bitch way too aggressive in that play. I'm sorry.
No, I love
way
it.
too aggressive.
Oh yeah, you know what's so weird is
stop acting like such a stupid bitch so we can get on with the podcast right now.
I do want to talk about that. We live in such a PC culture, but whenever every time we'd be like, "That's stupid, bitch," like the whole fucking audience would be like, "Rah!"
Oh yeah, audience.
Did y'all have any complaints at all?
Yeah, me. I fucking complained. I complained like a motherfucker because they had some goddamn autistic screamer. Jesus, kick him the fuck out! Oh my god, I'm gonna punch that guy.
Wait, there was an autistic kid.
So the funny thing about that, David, is I honestly think, and I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty confident that is somebody who is a husband of somebody in the play who I've actually become friends with. While I completely agree with you on a fundamental level and understand, it cracks me up because I love that dude so much.
Fuck that guy and tell him, give him a message for me.
DJ, dude. If I'm right, he's a wedding
give him a message for me. This play was awesome. It wasn't that fucking funny. You were fucking overlapping. You were overlapping because when he was over screaming, he was the only fucking person doing it. And everyone else was looking at him being like, hey, bro, that wasn't a fucking funny part. Or, hey, bro, that was funny. It wasn't laugh screaming, funny motherfucker, in my ear. I'm trying to enjoy this play.
If I was on stage, I'm going to take a strong disagree right now. But otherwise,
oh, no. It was only when you weren't on stage.
All right, I'm definitely not sending this one to any of my castmates.
Note to self: don't laugh loud in front of David Jessup.
Don't scream laugh like
If you're
a fucking
enjoying yourself
I
banshee.
know
too
exactly
hard,
what you
David
mean. I
Jessup
fucking hate
will
that shit
fucking
too. That shit
bail
would
on
jig me up a
whatever
fucking
it is.
wall.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, let's get back to. Do we recommend the movie? Let's begin with Raph, who recommended the movie. Do you recommend it?
Definitely, it's a fun watch.
All right,
Definitely.
I
my man.
hard disagree. Recommend, yes. Fun watch, sir.
Yeah,
What is
definitely
fun
watch.
about this movie?
Everything from the beginning to the end. I was just holding my dick.
It's a,
I was like, oh, look, one
Oh
last
my
thing.
God.
Look,
You
I
got
can't
to
believe I
clip
said
that part. That was so good.
wait. So this is the one thing I do want to talk about, and it happens in every fucking movie. This fucking guys were about to rape those girls, and instead of just getting it on and getting it done, they say, "Hey, how about we play dress up and fucking role play?" What kind of shit is that? No, they deserve to die for that.
Well, they deserve to die for the rape part, Raph. What are you talking about?
I think what Ralph is saying, they deserve to die for not getting to the raping soon enough.
That's what I heard too.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to.
And this truly
is that what you
was.
meant?
My
grapes
God,
of
the
wrath.
only thing we need is a lap scream or whatever.
I
it was to break the
From the
Raph,
beginning to the
recommend it. It
end.
was a good
Raph,
movie.
I was having a
that
good time. I was holding
that
my dick.
sound bite right there is
was
going to
holding
come
my
back
dick.
to haunt you so bad in the
It's
future.
all right, bro.
Miles, do you recommend the movie?
100% I recommend this movie, but not because it's fun. It's the opposite of fun. It's honestly, I would even almost argue that it's a hard watch in places. Just
What?
because it is. No, because dude, like they
The rape.
yeah,
They didn't show it.
but dude, women are literally commodity. Like they
Yeah.
make them a currency at some point in the film, and like I would even say before you get to that extreme, just like the idea of like the characters, like look at the celebration scene. The only scene in which people are happy are the scene where they're having like the creme de menthe in the apartment, which oddly enough was shot on 9/11, and I don't mean the anniversary. I mean the one like when it actually happened.
Are you serious?
Yes.
100%.
That's pretty crazy.
And Danny Boyle even had a comment where he was just like, yeah, in hindsight, it was really weird trying to shoot a celebration scene on like that historic eventful day.
That's
But
crazy.
that day, that celebration scene was shot on 9/11, 2001. And that's the happiest point in the film. Like that is like where at like one point the characters are like, oh, well, we have a chance before they find out like, oh, no, we are so fucked.
They were pretty happy when they were about to eat those omelets, and then they found out they were rotted. But they were pretty happy at that moment.
Pre-rot, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, so basically 9/11 and your breakfast is ruined is like the theme of this film, but I still recommend it.
Javi, how about you? Do you recommend it?
I recommend this movie. It's a good movie. I agree with, kind of pounds on what Miles says. What makes it sound a fun watch, it kind of gets you, it's a little bit too real in the aspect of how women are essentially commodity. And it just further solidifies the point. If there ever is a real zombie apocalypse, the zombies are the last thing you should be worried about. The one thing you got to be worried about is other fucking people.
For sure.
100%.
It's just like Black Friday sales, dude. It's not the toaster that's going to kill you. It's going to be the 90 other people that are trying to get it.
It's going to be the 55-year-old overweight grandma wanting to get a fucking toaster off.
I need a toaster. Yeah.
That's great.
So,
That's great.
David, do you recommend it?
Oh, that's a jump scare.
One of the things about this movie that really gets me is just how quickly society will fall apart when there's just a little bit of a hiccup. And I often think about COVID, and it's like a fever dream almost. And you go back and especially that summer, when George Floyd happened, like how close did this country come to just falling apart at the seams? And really what the government really, I mean, people talk shit about the government all the time. And man, if they didn't give out those checks,
Oh yeah,
and people didn't have that fucking money coming in, man.
And the unemployment.
I mean, fuck, dude. This country, I mean, we almost came apart at the seams anyway, And so yeah, this movie is like it's almost like a, hey guys, we're not that far away from just full on collapsing.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like sometimes COVID was a test just to see how we reacted to it. And I know
Something
that's
bigger's coming.
That's
It's
conspiratorial,
scary.
but-
It's scary the percentage of people polled believe that there is a civil war on the horizon. I know I joked about it earlier, but like, if you like really break down the numbers, it's terrifying that number of people are like legitimately afraid of it, regardless if it happens or not.
But don't you think a World War III is more inevitable? Like with everything that's happening right now?
I mean, I think both are very like the problem, Raph, is that like trying to rank them 1 and 2 is difficult. They're
Definitely.
both very fucking inevitable.
You don't want any of them, yeah.
Yeah, and they're none of them end well. Like, I mean, like that's not gonna go good for society.
Let's not say we don't want World War III on this cast. I mean, we might.
Are we?
Might
are
make for
we
a good cast.
Yeah.
Wait. You're saying like as a podcast, we don't want to take a definitive stance on where we
No.
are.
No.
No, I'm just saying WW3 could be awesome, and we'd have a good time.
I mean, there's going to be great video games and movies made on it, like 100 years or so later. But
I mean, not really video games, but probably like flip books because we won't have any technology.
it was all worth it for that joke. It was,
and
all
most of
worth
us won't even have thumbs anymore. So
I
that'll
know.
make relatively,
fucking
useful.
hair.
All right, guys, I'm gonna recommend the movie. I think it is fun. Like Raph thinks it's fun, but like,
Were you holding your dick the whole time?
I was holding my yes.
Dude,
my
I don't
tiny
want to see
cock.
y'all's fucking Pornhub searches, frankly.
Oh, yeah.
This is a movie
Zombie
that's
porn-
fun for you.
Not gonna
like,
lie, I found a zombie porn that was pretty
Step
hot.
sibling porn doesn't even like crack your top 10, and I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. I recently
Go ahead, Hobby. Out, do it.
dwarves.
Yeah, go for it, Hobbs. This is a safe space.
Dwarves.
Oh,
Dwarves.
dude, is that
Like
a
I went from BBWs to dwarves lately. I don't know what is going on. Just like little women.
They do
are
both have
fucking-
similar asses.
Midgets? Are you banging midgets?
I'm
Is that what's
considering it.
happening?
I mean, he's got a bucket list. It's kind of like a bucket list, but it's a bucket list.
They do have the big rump with those little strong legs that get boop, boop, so maybe. There's a pause. Yeah, maybe. I'm not
All right.
saying no.
All right, we're
Big
moving on to
rump
clips.
with the little strong legs. I love it.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just so you know, the next section of the podcast will be clips from the movie, so you can find replays of the live video stream at twitch.tv/We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/We Are Podcast Network. Once again, all links can be found in the description. Come check out our live stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And for a full list of future films, check out our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And with that, back to the Horrorcast.
We've lost the
I want
cast.
that on my
We're moving
gravestone
on to
when I
clips.
die.
All right, here we go. Monkey time.
Uh-oh.
Oddly, that's what Hobby calls fucking the dwarfs too. Monkey time.
Okay, legitimately, I'm a little uncomfortable because I, as a white person, don't know if I can say that word or not. Like, is that?
It's
Here
a
comes-
primate that chooses to be a monkey, Miles. That's how you navigate that one.
Hey, I just
fucking
want to be
love
on the
this
right
thing
side of
because
history, David.
those
That's all I'm
fucking
going for.
do-gooders got exactly what they deserve.
He did.
Bro, they were trying to rescue those cute little monkeys.
Monkey.
The monkey was fucking banging
You
on the
did say
fucking
that
glass
almost like
a
Mario,
maniac.
like a monkey.
It's a neat
It's a
monkey.
little cute
It's
monkey.
a me.
Let's go.
Wakey, wakey. Don't worry, I got his dick in here.
Hello, bruv.
Bro, did you actually
Hey,
get his dick
woman.
in here? Because that's gonna get us canceled on Twitch.
It
And
was there for
also-
like. one
Why
second.
did you have to have his dick? Like, I'm not like a.
Oh, I did get his dick in there. Holy shit!
You did get his
You got
dick in
it.
there. Just now,
I
bro.
thought it
You
wasn't
got
in there.
You just got
You got
all
his
the peas.
I put a dick on Twitch. Oh no!
You should have put that dick on the product placement.
Don't bring attention to it.
Yeah, dude, now you made it
There's your
worse.
merch. Duck,
But like,
that's your merch.
legitimately, if you're in the
I
hospital,
put a
I
dick
put a
on
dick
Twitch.
on Twitch.
bro, has anybody been in the hospital and just left dick out? Like
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
have
You're
you
right.
really?
No.
Dude, that's
David.
like-
Bullshit, Doug. I have a fun thing today. Maybe if I leave it out, the nurse will touch it and play with it.
When I woke up from having my
Okay,
hip
but
surgery,
you chose to leave it out, Javi. That's different. Like
the first
you
thing I
just feel
asked
conscious.
whenever I woke up from hip surgery is, "Do I have a catheter? Can you look?" So I had the nurse look at my dick. It was a
Nice,
trick.
right?
It was a trick. I was like, you like it?
Gotcha.
You like it? It's like a button, a product placement. I love these telephones swinging.
Oh shit.
Who was
Yeah, because
just
he's
there?
an asshole. He
Look at
just
this
took
product
them all
placement.
off.
This is 100% Pepsi right here.
No, really? I thought it was RC.
Oh, RC.
We'll sell this in a bottle of soda.
Bro, what do you want? Water? What the fuck is wrong with people?
Water.
Yo, this is random and unrelated, but I am watching that documentary on Netflix right now about the Pepsi points, where they try to like give away a jet or whatever.
Oh,
yeah?
yeah, the Harrier jet.
Strongly recommend. It's yet another one of those Netflix docuseries that is 4 parts and should have been 1 90-minute movie tops, but it's still very entertaining.
That's how I feel about McMillions.
I
Those
love
are good.
Millions,
They
dude,
are
but
good.
like 100%. Like that's a 3-hour documentary.
Yeah.
And they made it 7 for no reason.
All right, little ICP.
Guys,
here.
I technically work for McDonald's now, so I'm not allowed to comment.
He's
That
not
looked really
lying.
great, by the way, David. I just saw
Yeah,
that. That was
David,
pretty fucking
congratulations
awesome.
on that.
Thanks,
honestly, man. That's dope.
Dead bodies, dead bodies. That's an ICP song. Uh-oh.
This is a great scene. Like this like really
Great.
paints the picture of what you're dealing with in this movie.
This is this is an orgy after you've like done X all night long.
This guy in the middle is the last one to come.
Yep.
And again,
This,
I don't
and
think
this
they,
guy never came.
Yeah.
the priest, because there weren't
That's
no
why he's so
little kids
pissed
there.
off.
He's like, "You're not a kid.
Mhm.
Fuck, get there."
Take that, Pat Roberts.
So he just hit him with all that money.
That's for a little kid fucking you did, see?
It's a pretty nice explosion for a movie. It's all real, you can tell. Boosh.
Bro, great scenes, I'm telling
That's
you.
a miniature, 100%.
Still looks good.
Looks great, dude. That
Look
CGI.
at that. Nah.
And on that day, it truly was a 9/11.
Zombie attack.
I'm not laughing at them.
You're laughing because you're shocked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did she not get blood in her mouth? Because she's
Bro,
definitely...
everywhere.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. This is a random guy.
Nah, he's like, come on.
Come on, love. Don't do it, love.
She's a badass, man. She should have been more of a badass at the end.
Bro, I would have ran the opposite direction. That bitch looked at me like that.
Raph is
Bit
right,
rude
though.
to chop off me arm.
Raph is right. She got 0 blood on her after all that. Plans.
Full of plans. Have you got any plans, Jim? Do you want us to find a cure and save the world, or just fall in love and fuck? Plans are pointless. Staying alive's as good as it gets.
That's a
Oh,
good movie.
Honestly, I really like that scene. That scene between those two, like that does a really good job of using a limited amount of time to really define who this person is that he just encountered as a character.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Oh,
That's a
I
brilliant use of dialogue.
Did you say Mad Eye because he played Mad Eye Moody in Harry Potter?
Yes.
Holy
That's
shit!
right.
I didn't even realize he did play Mad Eye Moody in Harry Potter.
I
that sarcasm?
definitely wrote she does not want to fuck after that conversation.
But she was still down to fuck later, bro. Like that
It took
was,
some
that
time.
was
It
definitely.
took
No,
some
we talked about this. She's DTL. She's down to live.
Down to
She's
live.
down to live early.
the
Once,
end,
once
yeah.
you've given that chick a cabin and a child, she is somehow like, I know that's like the inverse of how it usually goes, but like
I'm gonna live your
Yeah.
brains out.
Mad Eye.
Down the corridor, flat 157.
Yeah, and right, shank your dad, Gully Willy Wonka, thank it out the app.
Oh, Frank.
I legitimately didn't realize this was Mad Eye Moody, dude. Oh my fucking god, you just blew my mind.
He was also William Wallace's best friend. in Braveheart.
Whoa.
Have you ever
Whoa.
seen what is it called? Oh fuck.
Star Wars.
Yes, have you ever seen Star Wars? Oh fuck, I can't remember what it's called. It's so good. It's got Ben Kingsley and him in it, and Ben Kingsley's like the bad guy, and they're sitting around a pool. the
Lucky
whole
number
time.
11?
No, I can't think.
I
It's
love
so
that
good.
movie.
That's
I
a great movie.
Iron
Lucky
Man
number
3.
11 is great.
You know what? It might be my next pick. We'll figure it
I'm a
out.
teacher.
Change the tire.
Bobby, I'll be real with you, dude, and I don't admit this often because I usually get chastised for it, but I don't love Braveheart. I find it really boring.
Brendan
What?
Gleeson's in that too. Yeah.
What don't you like?
Braveheart.
Oh,
It just doesn't do it for me, and
You're the
everybody
only
loves that
one.
movie, and I'm always like, eh. And
Like,
they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, I guess I just really don't like Mad
I
Max.
love that movie
I
back-
guess I just hate anti-Semites.
Yeah, that is what I usually tout.
Like,
You're right.
I love Braveheart. I think it's a great movie, but I also see when people say they don't like it. Yeah, that's actually one way we're going to pass to people. I was like, you fucking hate that shit till you're blue in the face. It won't
I
bother
think
me.
what
Literally,
what
like the end of the movie, blue in the face.
what gets old is Mel Gibson's Scottish accent or English
Oh,
accent.
that's
Lack
a terrible
thereof.
accent.
What the fuck, bro? But the
He was
movie's
in like
alright.
7 movies this year, y'all. Like somebody just shared that random fact with me earlier, but Mel Gibson,
Like producing.
the canceled actor, starred in like 7 movies this
Oh
year.
shit!
Hey, Miles, are they really movies if they're only at the Red Box?
Can you name? Yeah, can you name one?
Not a single one, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I think once you're relegated, Mel Gibson's the new Bruce Willis,
Oh God.
where it's just every other day he comes out with another movie at a Red Box, and the movie has either a gun or some kind of like weapon on the cover, and it's
They just changed the
very simple.
background.
Yeah, they just changed the
It's like
background,
blue,
yeah.
red, green, yellow. repeat.
You know that Bruce Willis sold his likeness rights to a CGI animation company where they can in the future make live action films with computer animated generated imagery of Bruce Willis.
Oh wow!
Give me CGI, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's gonna CGI it up. Changing the tire.
Fucking idiots.
One! Drop it!
Let's shop.
This scene had one of the coolest uses of shadows ever.
That song is great.
Point it out as it comes up, David.
No, the scene in the tunnel.
Oh, that
okay,
was
yeah,
cool. Yeah.
It's a zomblet.
Bro, he was just trying to get his snickerdoodles.
Dude, look at his eyes, dude.
That's a rage baby, dude. That's a rage baby.
No, that is a child.
You know what's
He's totally
weird?
normal.
He kills a child that doesn't have their shirt on, right? And then later on, he becomes like a feral child himself without a shirt on. Yes, the dog knows.
Sorry.
So, are you trying to make an argument that deep down we're all just shirtless children?
Yes, I am. 100%. 100%. That's what it is. Horsk.
Think they're infected.
Doing just fine.
So I would have fucking stayed there too and ate the fucking horses. You got me. You got I don't know why these people are traveling. Just stay.
And you can make some glue out of the hooves.
Bro, no, I don't know about that. What?
Sleep.
Glue.
Selena doesn't seem to have any trouble.
Yeah, I noticed that.
She's fucked up.
Hey, Selena,
She'll fucking chop you.
it?
don't you go to sleep?
You gotta think about it. That's why she fucked up the other guy. She was fucked up.
Yeah, she was on Valium the whole time. Scary dad.
Bro, that's so sad.
Again,
it's
this
so epic.
the tragedy of this is so fucking crazy.
Stay where you are.
Dad?
He's really good too.
Dad?
Oh, it's so sad. But that is the most memorable part of the movie to me.
The scene where he's looking up and you like POV the drop is like that's the part that sticks out more than anything.
It's Mailer.
They shot him one too many times, I thought.
Meet Mailer.
Yeah, definitely.
Mailer? Jim. Jim. Mailer.
That's how I knew those guys were gonna die.
Got
You
infected
motherfuckers
2
are
days
still
ago.
holding on to a zombie? Fucking
Still managed to
idiots.
knock him out cold and we got a
But I
chance.
do like the fact that these zombies
The
have
idea
like
was
some
to
sort of
learn
consciousness.
something about him.
Because at the end, when he's freed, he looks at him like, "Yeah, I freed you.
I fuck him up.
You don't come at me." Remember, he says, "Yeah, I got you." Then he did what he had to do.
Have him teach you.
I love that. Look at that. Oh, I got one.
I fucking got one! What's wrong with fucking sweet? He keeps showing that.
They're terrible though.
It's
they're
like
stormtroopers.
Or you in the army? It's like, no, I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2. That's all those guys did.
You want to get your hands
Boys will be
on a
boys.
really big shot? Will you just come and see me?
See me.
Well, that's enough of me. All right. Go on, Mitch, give us some. How about right now? Oh, you
Easy. He promised them
I
women.
moved us from the blockade. I set the radio broadcasting, and I promised them women.
The realization on his face.
Where is it, Jim?
We have to go.
Jim,
No time, come on!
That's crazy shit.
Why are you screaming? Shut the fuck up.
I know, right?
You already had him.
Had he not been so fucking loud, they could have snuck out of there. Fucking
Yeah.
people, bro.
White people doing white people things.
Good guy, the one good guy. I don't know.
There is no infection, it's just people killing people. He's insane!
People killing people.
I swear to God,
I'll tell you what, Big Bird.
Move. Come on, move, get up! Is that how you're gonna let your sergeant go out, Jones? I'll fucking shoot him then.
No, you won't.
You're gonna let it stick me, are you? Like a fucking dog.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I like how he leaned away like, ooh, you shouldn't have done that. Javi, that scare you?
No. Just how he acted against someone. Oh, you spit on me.
Javi didn't used to live in as nice of a place as he used to, so those kind of, get a little jumpy once in a while.
Yeah.
This is true.
That is true. Stabby, stabby.
Bro, this song's so good.
I was gonna say somebody spits on me. I'm throwing the fuck up, bro.
Okay,
Really?
so this entire movie is based around the fact that you could get blood in your eye or mouth, nose, or ear and become the infected. But so many people run around with like blood on their face.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I
it's
would
be-
be
I think it's because
heavily
if you get
investing
blood
in
from-
towels in this situation.
Yeah, but isn't that his blood or is that like the blood of the people he's killed?
I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know if it's mine, his,
Yeah,
yours,
exactly.
or hers, but like
Well-
it's definitely not gonna stay by my nose.
To be fair, he does have plot armor. So he can have whoever's blood on his face.
He does got plot
My bad,
armor.
Hobby. I forgot about the power of plot armor.
Baboosh. Rape guy gets raped. I mean, killed.
Oh, God.
Darling, but don't worry. I'm gonna get you out of here, and we're gonna find a nice little fucking place somewhere. Just you and me.
I really love this entire scene. Honestly, going and backing it up from here slightly to where like the girl's hiding behind the mirror, like
Yeah.
there's like an intensity to this whole like last bit of this.
Oh yeah, I
And the-
forgot
the
It's almost
about
music.
like revenge porn, dude. Honestly,
I-
this movie almost transitions to like a I spit on your grave style of like
Yeah.
shot. As Killian
Yeah.
Murphy, like gets all these douchey military dudes who are like trading women or whatever. Like it's a pretty intense.
I did not remember the third act of this. So when I was watching it, I was like this the whole time.
And then
like,
the music definitely helps.
The
Oh,
music's
yeah.
For sure, the
amazing,
music is
yeah.
a great accompaniment to
Definitely.
what's happening.
yeah.
And honestly, the fact that he's weirdly pale, like I don't know why that's cool, but that's fucking cool.
Because they didn't make him that fucking, John Wick, that big fucker, the superhero.
He's almost a little bit gaunt because like
Yeah.
he's only been living off of like soda and Valium for the last.
Well, he's been in the hospital, 28 days later, right?
Yeah.
So, without.
Slam. Now, does that
Yeah, but-
kill you or just blind
It's
you?
cool too. Like he looks
Depends how deep you
muscular,
go.
but not like weirdly muscular. Like he's not like
Yeah.
he looks like a dude that's been doing some shit for the last 28 days.
So that slight penis will get a kick off Twitch, but that guy gouging his eyes out won't.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. It's because we live in America, Hobby. We can be as violent as we want to, but if you even see the tip of a dick, you're done here.
That's right, you're done.
Big Bad gets his beef. I don't know what that means.
This is also,
Yeah, I was like,
they should have a
fuck yeah.
student driver bumper sticker on this.
I
scene.
love that.
The gate. Fucking do it.
Honestly, I still stand by the fact that this should have been the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
I think this
100%.
right here, that should be
100%.
it. Roll credits.
Yes, definitely.
And finally, hello.
That's gay.
Yeah, dude, honestly.
What would have grabbed attention more would have been a giant penis, especially for the people flying the jets.
Yeah, dude, and they had enough fabric that they could have like paid attention to like the little pubic hairs. Like it could have been really like it could have been in a very impressive dick to like wave them down.
That's great. All right, guys, let's go to recommendations. That's 28 days later, so let's go recommend some movies. My first one will be Return of the Living Dead because it's so fucking good. Holy shit, this might be the movie I choose.
The movie scares the shit out of me.
Me too, man. I can't get through it. I've never made it through. Tarman scares the shit out of me. I've never made it through this movie, so I think this is gonna be my next movie.
Are you guys being fucking serious?
Yeah, I can't get through it.
Scary as fuck.
It's scary. Yeah, Raph, we're being serious. It's scary.
And I've seen a 72-year-old World War II vet naked, and I find this movie terrifying.
My second pick will be Dead Alive because I fucking love Dead Alive so much. We've done it on the cast.
This is a fun movie.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Peter Jackson just utterly killing it. The true rated R, unrated director's cut, blah 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 version is the version you want to watch. It is gore central. It's so good. All right. Does anyone have any recommendations?
28 weeks later.
28 weeks later.
Definitely a great follow-up to this one. It's a different cast, but it's just as fast-paced. It's fucking good. Watch it.
All right. What you got, Miles?
I've got two. I already alluded to one earlier. The 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder is phenomenal. I think that along with this movie, it's a great pairing because they are similar in that they have the fast zombies, which is really cool. But they like took two completely different directions in the way that they portrayed their fat zombies. So that one definitely. And then I'll be honest, this next one I thought also had Cillian Murphy in it, but it turns out it was Josh Hartnett. Basically the same guy from like the early 2000s. But it's 30 Days of Night, which I
love that movie.
It's a fantastic take on a vampire movie instead of a zombie movie, which, to be fair, this wasn't really a zombie movie as much as it was an infection or outbreak movie, but like very similar, obviously. But 30 Days of Night, real fun take on the idea of vampires. It takes place in Alaska, where legitimately there is a period of time where like 30 days without sunlight happens. So it makes the concept of vampires extra scary. Much like this movie did for zombies. So those would be my two recommendations.
I honestly thought when Rap said 28 days later, he would meant 30 Days a Night. And then I realized I was wrong.
Nice.
But the best scene in 30 Days a Night is when that little whore is taking home those two guys to bang them. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, yes! I was like, spit roast! But yeah, that was
the best way to explain 30 Days of Night is if vampires had open buffet. That's
nice, dude. Yeah, honestly.
You're right.
Yeah, like it's like Friday night and they were there for crab legs.
Javi, David, what you got for your recommendation?
Girl with All the Gifts.
You know what? I want to see that. I have not seen that yet.
Don't know what that is.
It's a zombie movie about what is it about, David? I forget.
It's so the zombie apocalypse has already happened, and there's a bunch of kids that aren't infected. Or they are infected, but they haven't turned. They don't turn, and so they're being studied, and then shit breaks out. But it's like an art house zombie movie.
Awesome, Javi, what you got?
I got three.
Oh shit! All right, hit it up.
Shit, dude.
My first one is gonna be Train to Busan, which is to this day my favorite zombie movie ever. I will go to the mattresses for this movie. It is so fucking well done. My second pick is gonna be Cargo, 2017. It stars the guy from the British Office, Martin Freeman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, I've seen that. It's not great, but it's all right.
Like, I loved it. I really liked the ending. The ending was like, fuck.
Was that a zombie movie too?
It's a zombie movie. Yeah. It's about an outbreak that happened in like Australia or something like that. Yeah. And like they're living. It's worth your time if you. David would love it. David would love it.
Zombies in the Outback.
Crikey. Zombies in the Outback, mate.
And my third one is 28 Days. starring Sandra Bullock. Which
Yeah, the prequel to this one.
Dude, I almost did a bit tonight where I was going to pretend like I watched that movie the entire time. But I'm like, I think of this cast, somebody else would have come up with that idea. So I'm actually a little disappointed.
So good.
In you guys, fellas.
That is actually a legit good movie. Sandra Bullock and Alan Tudyk. You can't go wrong. That's a good movie.
All right, guys. Let's tell them where you can find everyone on social media shows coming up. Let's start with David. Where can they find you, David? I picked you yawning. I'm sorry.
Instagram at Children of Dave and Facebook Stop Motion Nightmares. And I am off this week, fellas. No shows, no murder mystery shows, and I am looking forward to just eating the fuck out of some food and fighting with my racist family.
So David says he's off work, but he's still working full-time job. He's not doing anything after that job.
Yeah.
So that's his time off now.
Enjoying it.
Javi, where can they find you on?
Sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
I don't know. On the internet.
On everything.
Yeah, the internet, wherever.
You can find me on the internet. You know, at Javi Bear Studios on TikToks and Instagram.
But only if you search hard enough.
Miles, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me at Mr. Most Days Off. You can also check out my Simpsons podcast at Best Darn Diddley. But the thing I'm most excited about is I will be headlining a showcase at the Addison Improv on November 30th. And would love for anybody listening to be there.
For this week, I think David should be Mr. All Days Off.
Hey!
Shoot me next time I make a joke like that. I'm sorry. That was fucking terrible.
Raph, where can they find you on the interwebs?
So finally, guys, I did it. Y'all can find me at Little House on the Parody. Everything.
Oh my god, that's adorable, Raph.
At Little House on the Parody, on everything.
Little House on the Parody?
Yeah, so I got already some skits I've shot that we're editing right now. So I'm going to get them out to you as soon as possible. I have some on my stand-up up there right now. Just, hit the thumbs up. Just at Little House on the Parody on everything. Thank you, guys.
I like that.
That's so much,
dope.
Raph.
Thank you, man.
And you can find us on the internet at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the podcasts. Please check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at /wearepodcast. And finally, you can find us every Monday for Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past, live at 8 p.m. Central on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube's everywhere. Guys, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Next week we will watch Sunshine. That's going to be our pick. So we're Danny Boiling again, and my
Little
girlfriend
Miss
says you come on the
Sunshine?
cast. What's that?
Little Miss
That's a good
Sunshine.
movie.
You said you come on the cast. You don't want to do it now?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, right?
Yeah, that
yes,
one.
Eternal Sunshine.
We
of
should
the Pod-
watch
I
all
could-
movies with the word sunshine in it.
I could actually do that movie next week too.
Sweet.
Sweet, dude. We will see you next week then. All right, thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it. Keep
Peace.
horror in your heart.
Bye.
Your fucking heart.
Bye.
And with that said, we'll cut the feed. Bye.
And there it is. Thank you again so much for checking out the podcast today. If you enjoyed it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And since this is Camp Slash Horrorcast, if you want to check us out live, we will be on Twitch and YouTube every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. You can find us at twitch.tv/ We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/ We Are Podcast Network. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcasts here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Air, where we talk movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's me, that's Jake, and that's Javi. We're breaking down that pop culture, and we're having so much fun. And don't forget to check out We Are Bagu, a video game podcast, where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. That's me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood breaking down all that video game lore, heroes, Gyros, dungeons, and distractions side quests. Me and the boys were playing some D&D. You can start that one from Season 1, Episode 1. It's a blast the whole way through. And I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I sit down with some of my favorite people of all time. We talk about their trials, their tribulations, and their journey this far. Also, check the links in the description for our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at / We Are Podcast Network. With that said, hopefully we see you in the live stream.